guys, it's Cindy here from Hooked on Crafts, and today I'm going to be sharing a project with you for velvet scrunchies. Yep, you heard me right. It seems like velvet scrunchies are back in style. So if you were around in the 90s, you know these were all the rage. Now I have a 14-year-old daughter and she assures me they are back in style. We pick up scrunchies everywhere we go for her. So I had some scraps left over from a blanket I'd made, so I thought I would give these a whirl. And of course, I'm going to share it with you guys. Okay guys, for this project, you're going to need some elastic bands, a J size hook or 6mm, mine's a Boyd hook because that's just what I prefer, a yarn needle, of course your yarn. I'm using the Bernard velvet yarn in gray. Guys, I'm going to get 6 scrunchies out of this yarn, just so you know. And of course, some scissors. Okay, to start, we are going to make a slip knot in our yarn. If you guys have watched me before, you know I'm a self-taught crocheter, so I may do this differently than you do. I don't do anything fancy, but I do get the job done. So you're going to put your slip knot in there and draw your yarn up. For this project, we are going to crochet around the elastic band. So here you see me, I'm just getting it started around the band. And then I am going to chain 3. Now we're going to use treble crochets. So you're going to yarn over twice, go around your elastic, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over again, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over again and pull through 2 loops. And you're going to do this approximately 70 times around this band, guys. This is nothing fancy. It's a no frills scrunchie. So you are just going to treble crochet around this elastic band 70 times. And I'm going to speed it up here. Once you get a few of your stitches on there, it's going to start to look full. Now, we are going to push those stitches together. You are not going to pull the elastic because you don't want to stretch out your elastic band. But you do want to try to get as many stitches on here as you can. And that's what makes them look ruffly. If you don't get enough stitches on, they're going to look flat and they're not near as pretty. So you'll see here, I'm just going to speed it up and get all my stitches on there. And now you'll see me, it looks kind of full, and I probably only have about 30 stitches on here at this point. So I am just going to push them together. Again, I'm not pulling my elastic because if you pull on your elastic, you're going to stretch your elastic all out and then they won't be able to tie them around their hair. And then you're just going to keep going till you get those 70 stitches on there. Now some of them I have 70 stitches, some of them maybe I have 73 stitches, some of them I might only have 65 stitches. Honestly, I didn't really count all of them that I made. I just kept putting them on there till I couldn't get any more on there without stretching out my band. And again, I'm just going to crochet a few more and get them going. And then once you get to where your band is completely full, and you can see I'm just going to try to get 1 or 2 more stitches in there. See, I still got a little bit of room, so maybe 1 more because I want mine to be really ruffly because that's just the way I like them. If you don't like yours like that, then you can make them, you know, with fewer stitches and make them be a little bit flatter. But I like mine roughly. I just think they look better. And then you're just going to slip stitch in the top of your first stitch. And then you're going to tie it off. So I'm going to cut my yarn and take it back through the loop. And then all that's left to do, you'll see me, I'm just going to kind of fluff it out and try to even out the ruffles from where I've scrunched them all together, so to speak. And I'm just going to weave in my ends at this point. And again, this is no exact science. This is really forgiving yarn. It's real fluffy, so just weave in your tails. Getting hidden really good so that you make sure they're not poking out anywhere. This is a perfect project for your yarn stash, just busting through that and get rid of some of the scraps. If you do craft shows, these would be perfect. I like to have a few lower price pointed items when I do craft shows, just to bring people in your booth, right? If I were doing a craft show, I would probably sell these for $3 or 2 for $5. Yep, they're super cheap. but they're also very easy to make, and I just use my scraps for them. So this is a triple crochet. If you want to do double crochets, this is what it would look like. And then this one on top is a half double crochet. So you can make them any size you like. My daughter loved the biggest ones the best, so that's the one I showed you guys today. And you can see this is how they like to wear them, all bunched up on their arm like this. These turned out perfect. So I did try a few other patterns before I settled on this one. And you can see this one here, I single chained all the way around the ring, and then I added my double crochets, but I didn't like it quite as well. The one on the right is the one I settled with. The one on the left, I just made one. I also made this one where you make like a rectangle and then you stitch it all up around there. I didn't like that one at all, but I love the way these turned out, guys. Mine are going to be stocking stuffers. I have a lot of nieces. So this is what I had left over after I made 3 scrunchies. And I wanted to see how many more I would get in there. So I did crochet up 3 additional ones. So that little ball of yarn made these 3. And I made one of each size. So a treble crochet, a double crochet, and a half double crochet. I hope you guys enjoyed this project. If so, like and subscribe. I hope to have some new projects for you soon. Have a great day, guys.